When I put the next ingredient in here, you're probably going to cringe again. But the only thing I can say, don't trust me, try it. This is one of those things you remember from your childhood and you're almost embarrassed of. But I decided to do it because I figured, you know what? Go and try it. If you absolutely hate these ingredients, don't try it. But if you try it, I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Okay, next ingredient, ketchup. My dad would make this. We would be just standing there like Pavlovian stimulated dogs. You know, Pavlov's dogs taught the dogs that the sound of a bell would mean food was coming, and they started to salivate whenever he rang the bell. You know, this fried bologna and onions was like the bell. Let that cook for a minute, and we're going to assemble our sandwich. I'm going to make this a triple decker. I'm actually using 3 heels to the bread. You know, you ever at home, nobody seems to want the ends of the bread. We call the heel. This was a great way my dad used to also push us to eat things that we normally wouldn't. He could have made this on 2 pieces of cardboard. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more under there. You're going to need a knife and a fork to eat this, but I think you'll be pleasantly surprised by trying this. Running out of space here. Okay, let's start building the bigos Reuben. Got a nice piece of rye bread and my bigos. And I'm going to layer this up. You can make all kinds of Reubens. Last year I had a lobster Reuben while visiting family down in the Florida Keys. Another incredible sandwich. Don't be afraid to pile this up, because you're going to eat this with a knife and a fork, open face. The Reubens down in Kelly's actually come in 2 sizes, and I usually order the small one. Which is huge, but I like to order a couple of other things because I don't get down there all that often. So when I do go, I want to like have everything. You know, I just become a glutton and want to eat everything on the menu. Okay, a little bit of Thousand Island dressing. And our Swiss cheese. Looks good. We'll pop that right in the oven. Check our mozzarella parmesan at the same time. Oh, look at that. Okay, put that one in the oven. Mozzarella parmesan brings back memories of Vinny. I'm going to try and slide this off. Perfect. And I'm going to make our pork sandwich. The piece of bread. How's our cranberry sauce? I see our bigos bubbling away here. Let's make sure that it's not burning on the bottom. No, there's plenty of liquid still cooking down there. So we just want to keep moving it around. it's looking good. Bring over our cranberry sauce and our stuffing. I'm actually going to put 2 pieces of bread out here. I'm going to put our pork down. First. Then put our cranberry sauce on the top of the bread. Oh, look at that. That is incredible. You can do this with turkey also. Don't be cheap with the cranberry sauce, especially because it's homemade. And now, the leftover stuffing, which I'm going to have to kind of work on with my fingers, because it wants to just roll off the sandwich. Now I'm going to put this right together. And I'm going to pop this back in the oven for a minute, and we'll do a quick cleanup. Let's see if we can attempt to cut this triple-decker fried bologna sandwich. Just spread this open a little bit so you can see it. It's wonderful. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Don't want to waste any of that good cheese. Running out of room. Didn't need the hot mid after all, so we have our Reuben. And last, but not least, this one. One more cut. And I think we'll be ready. Probably destroy it trying to cut it on an angle. Oh, don't fall apart. Ah, perfect. Look at that. It's like a work of art. I love sandwiches. Whenever I think of good sandwiches, big sandwiches, I think of my dad. He used to make great sandwiches. He actually used to take me to a place where they had a sign in the window, and it said, it was on Newark Avenue in Jersey City. It was a delicatessen. It said, "We don't make sandwiches, baby, we build them." And we used to go in there and buy a roast beef sandwich and 2 rolls. We'd go back to work, and we'd make 3 sandwiches. So we have our mozzarella parmesan from Vinny's Pizzeria in Jersey City. We have Dad's fried bologna and onion sandwich, my bigos Reuben, and of course the pork with the homemade cranberry sauce and stuffing. My name is David Martone. I'm the executive chef at Classic Thyme Cooking School here in Westfield, and you've joined us today for some simple and funky sandwiches.